Every so often, life sends you a very clear kind of signal. It's not a soft murmur or a gentle cue, but a strong, almost dramatic push that tells you, listen up, something great is about to happen for you. And if you're truly attentive, if you're watching closely, you'll realize that this push nearly always appears just before a change, just before a big success, right before something you've secretly wished for finally arrives. And that is exactly the reason you are here at this moment, because tomorrow marks the start of December, and you didn't arrive here to walk into that month feeling unsure or timid. No, you came here because something within you understands this month is meant to bring you something. This month carries a certain promise, and deep inside, you are done, completely tired of watching each month end without taking what is rightfully yours. So today, right this minute, before December even begins, you are setting the terms. You are stating what you expect, and you are ready to command a very specific amount, exactly 10,000. But before we reach that point, let's discuss why you are even looking for this. Because I know you aren't confused. You are not mistaken. You are not making up your challenges. You have been working hard. You have been striving. You have been praying. You have been imagining success. You have been saying positive words. And yet sometimes the money seems to follow its own private route that takes it everywhere except into your bank account. It's not that you avoid effort. It's not that you're not intelligent. It's not that you don't deserve it. It's that you have been taught to chase after money instead of directing it. Yes, I use the word directing. You were taught that money is this slippery, random thing that only shows up when you beg for it, or when luck is on your side, or when the economy is good. You were trained to think that money has a mind of its own and you do not. But the truth is wonderfully clear. Money follows rules, it responds to orders, it pays attention to intention. And you, whether you know it or not, are a creator with power over your own life experience. But the real problem is that no one ever taught you how to use that power. They told you to put in the effort, but never taught you how to speak with strong belief. They told you to stay hopeful, but never taught you how to command good results. They told you to wish for the best, but didn't give you the words that bring about the best. And that is where these 5 words become important. Because money, like everything else in this universe, moves when commanded. Not the command of fear, not the command of desperation, but the command of clarity, the command of certainty, the command of someone who finally realizes, wait a minute, I'm not here to pursue things, I'm here to draw them in. And before I share the 5 words, we need to correct something even more vital, your inner state. Because you can repeat powerful phrases all day long, but if your inner feeling is messy, doubtful, or worried, those words will struggle to take hold. It's like attempting to plant a seed on a hard pavement. No matter how strong the seed is, the ground matters. So, let's recognize what has been happening in your life. You have been carrying stress. You have been carrying the burden of hopes that haven't been met. You have been carrying the annoyance of starting and having to start again. You have been carrying money worries that pop up at the worst times, usually when you are trying to fall asleep. And you have been silently asking yourself, when will it be my turn? Well, here is your answer. When you decide it is. Because life doesn't just give out successes randomly. Successes are claimed, activated, and announced. And December is a great example. It is a month that naturally holds the power of ending old periods, starting new ones, and changing paths. And if you enter it without energy, it will treat you without energy. But if you enter it with power, it will respect the power you bring. Think of it like this. Intention is a direction. Words are directions. Belief is the engine behind the direction, and proper energy is the way the direction moves through. When you use the right words with the right energy, you stop just wishing for money and you start guiding it. But let's examine the real reason you need these 5 words. Your biggest difficulty right now is not a lack of money. It is a lack of being in sync with abundance. You've been fighting unseen battles, thoughts focused on what you lack, habits based on scarcity, old beliefs about difficulty, and an inner mind program that still believes money is hard to get. That is the true opponent. And until that opponent is defeated, money will always slip away. So, how do you change that quickly before December starts? You begin by understanding something simple. The universe works by instruction. Your life follows the orders you give it. Your days follow the mood you set. Money follows the energy you have. And if you speak with authority, life replies with obedience. Let me explain this with something sensible and straightforward. There is a rule that works everywhere. Whether you trust in spiritual ideas, psychology, or just simple common sense, your inner mind takes everything you say as truth. Not maybe, not perhaps. Truth. It doesn't question. It doesn't think deeply. It adopts it. It takes it in. It becomes the base you stand on. If you say getting money is hard, your inner mind says, got it. We will block any easy money. If you say I never have enough, your inner mind says, correct. We will keep things in short supply. If you say I always have trouble at the end of the year, your inner mind replies as you wish. But if you say something that fits with abundance, something that opens the door instead of sealing it shut, the inner mind says, this is the new order. Let's change everything to match it. That is how strong your words are. Now, here is where it gets exciting. Because these 5 words you are about to learn, they don't just change your way of thinking, they change your energy, they change your feeling, they change your expectation, they change your connection with money. They give your inner mind a very clear order, one that makes it rearrange chances, line up lucky events, sharpen your instincts, and boost your ability to attract money. In other words, these words do not beg, they direct. But before I share them, I want you to look within yourself and be honest. How have you been going into new months lately? Have you been slipping into them feeling tired, worried, unprepared, already expecting problems? Have you been treating each month like it is just a repeat of the last one? Because if you do that, nothing changes. A new month is an entrance. You should not walk through it bent over, carrying old problems like baggage. You walk through it like someone who knows what they deserve. You walk through it with clarity. You walk through it with the belief that this month works for me. This month listens to me. This month delivers what I ask for. And December especially pays attention. It is a month of finishing things, a month of gifts, a month where energy is higher and periods are ending, a month that quickly responds to clear intention. That is why you are learning this today, not tomorrow, not on the 1st, but today, because you are setting the frequency before the month starts. And the momentum you create right now is what the next 31 days will follow. Now, let's clear up something else, your doubt. Don't pretend it is not there. I know you have been let down before. You have tried positive phrases that did not work, tried to be hopeful but it did not last, tried believing only to be hit by bills. And somewhere inside there is a voice whispering, what if this doesn't work either? Let me tell you something directly, kindly, but truthfully. Doubt is the only thing that messes up your direction. Not your past, not your mistakes, not your failures. Doubt. Doubt is the crack in the foundation that lets your command escape. So before December starts, you must decide. My word has power. My statement has weight. When I speak, things move because that is the truth. And when you stop disagreeing with the truth, it starts appearing for you. Now, let me give you a simple plan. Something you can use today and every day going forward. It is a 3-part process. You speak the command. You match your feeling with the command. You take one small action that shows you expect the command to appear. That is it. Speak, feel, act. This is how you change a wish into a direction. This is how you change a hope into a result. This is how you transform your money energy. Speak the words with power. Feel the truth of them until they settle in your chest. Act in a way that shows you believe something good is already coming your way. And yes, this works. It works because you are no longer sitting around passively hoping. You are stepping into active creation. You are changing from asking to directing. And that change is where abundance flows. Now let's test your readiness before I share the 5 words. Are you willing to believe that money can arrive unexpectedly? Are you willing to believe that chances can appear out of nowhere? Are you willing to accept that December might surprise you in a good way this time? Are you willing to let go of the idea that you must suffer to receive things? Because if the answer is yes, then your energy is already shifting. And now, finally, the moment we have been working toward, the actual 5 words. The 5 words that you will speak with power. The 5 words you will take into December with certainty. The 5 words that direct 10,000. The 5 words are, money comes to me now. That is the command. Simple, clear, immediate. No second guessing, no confusion about timing, no emotional mess, just a clear instruction. Money comes to me now. Those are the 5 words that open the door. They call money by its name. They give it a route. They give it a time. They set your expectation. They activate your power. Money comes to me now. Say it once. Say it again. Say it until your energy changes. Say it until your doubt disappears. Say it until your inner mind accepts it as law. Because that is exactly what it is. Money comes to me now. And the moment you speak those 5 words with strong belief, something changes in your space. Something rearranges itself around you. Something starts to move in your favor. Because these words are not just nice phrases, they are a command. They do not ask. They do not beg. They direct the universe with clarity. They tell the unseen world exactly what you expect to appear in the visible one. And once that command is given, your only job is to keep the energy that matches it. But let's be truthful. You have said powerful things before. And sometimes life seemed to disappoint you. You said, "This is my great year," and your bank account seemed to say, "Not so fast." You announced, "I will never have financial trouble again," and trouble seemed to say, "Let me show you something quickly." You whispered positive words with tears falling down your face, and life gave you more reasons to cry. So now, a part of you is tired of saying anything at all. But this is not like your old positive phrases. Those were hopes. This is a command. This is not just repeating words. It is speaking from a place of power. This is not begging the universe. It is instructing the universe. And the more you say it, the more you start to realize that you were never helpless. You were simply never taught how to speak with strong belief. To command 10,000 this December, you must grasp this truth. Money responds to your self-image. If you see yourself as someone who just manages to get by, money will treat you like someone who just manages to get by. If you see yourself as someone who struggles, life will keep delivering struggles right on time. But when you see yourself as someone who is helped, favored, in alignment, and abundant, money will show up like it has been waiting outside your door. Your self-image decides how much you can receive. This is why these 5 words, "Money comes to me now," are so strong. They are not describing who you hope to become. They are stating who you already are. They place you in a new position in your own mind. They shift you from a mindset of lack to a mindset of command. They align your self-image with abundance. But now we need to go a bit deeper, because commanding something is one step. Keeping the right energy long enough to receive it is another. And that is where people often fail. They speak of abundance at 9 in the morning and feel anxious at 9:30. They announce wealth in the morning and cry over their bank balance by noon. They trust for a moment and doubt for the rest of the day. And that shaky energy confuses everything. You cannot command something with your mouth while canceling it out with your feelings. So, let's go over how to keep your energy steady for the month of December. This is the part that changes results from random to expected. First step, let go of the old month completely. Release November. Let go of the disappointments, the delays, the confusion, the unexpected costs, the chances that did not work out. If you carry the energy of November into December, December will treat you like November, and we are not doing that. You are going into December as someone new, someone clear, someone aligned, someone who speaks with power. Second step, set the new expectation. Spend a few minutes today, not tomorrow, not on the 1st, today, writing or speaking exactly what you expect this month to bring you. Don't write from fear. Don't write from what you remember, write from a place of power. Something as simple as, "This month, I receive unexpected financial successes. This month, the money I need appears easily. This month, I am supported, guided, and blessed. This month, I command 10,000. When you speak with clarity, the universe moves with clarity. Third step, anchor the feeling. Belief is not a thought. It is a feeling. You do not believe something because you say it. You believe it because you feel it. So each time you say the 5 words, "Money comes to me now," you must feel as if the result is already on its way. Don't try to force the feeling. Just imagine the relief, the excitement, the thankfulness, the confidence, the feeling of getting support at the perfect moment. Let the emotion come naturally. Emotion is the magnet. Words are the command. When they match, the result becomes sure to happen. Fourth step, act like someone who expects money. Not carelessly, not without thinking, but with the calm certainty of someone who knows they are supported. When you expect something good, your body language changes, your decisions change, your reactions change. You stop panicking. You stop acting out of fear. You stop pulling back. You start moving with quiet confidence. Expectation is proof of belief. Fifth step. Do not allow contradictions. The moment you say something like, "I don't know how this will happen," "This won't work for me," or "My life never changes," you cancel the command. You bring in doubt. You create resistance. So don't go against yourself this month. Don't speak against your direction. Don't speak of lack. Don't try to figure things out from fear. Your words must match your desire. Now, let me tell you a truth. Many people do not realize money follows clarity. Lack follows confusion. The clearer your energy, the faster your result appears. And December is a month where clarity grows stronger. Whatever you decide this month will affect the new year. This is why you must be very exact in your intention. You are directing exactly 10,000. Not some money, not a random thing, not a small blessing. Being specific opens the door. Vague energy brings vague results. Your 5-word command is already specific. Now, your heart must be just as exact. But let's be very practical for a moment, because directing money is not only energetic, it also needs physical action. When your energy matches abundance, your instincts get sharper. Ideas pop into your mind. Chances you would have missed suddenly stand out. You feel urged to contact someone, apply for something, try something, create something, promote something. Acting on those urges is what turns energy into a result. Energy brings the possibility, action brings the evidence. So here are some practical steps you can take to increase the power of your 5-word command. 1. Open a pathway. If money is supposed to come to you now, where is it going to land? Do you have a clear way for money to reach you? A payment link, a service, a product, a skill you can offer, a platform, a wallet, a bank account ready? Create an open door. 2. Say yes to chances, even small ones. Most people stop abundance because it does not show up exactly how they pictured it. Do not do that. Say yes to growth. Say yes to working with others. Say yes to trying something new. Sometimes the way to 10,000 starts with something small. 3. Pay attention to ideas. Sometimes money does not fall into your lap, it falls into your mind. An idea can be the container that holds your breakthrough. Do not ignore inspiration. Do not dismiss your creativity. Ideas are valuable spiritual things. 4. Act like someone connected to abundance. Don't act needy. Don't act desperate. Don't act panicked. Move calmly. Move confidently. Move as if you already know the outcome. 5. Give thanks in advance. Thankfulness is the thing that speeds up results. When you are grateful before the money arrives, you create the energetic pull that draws it in faster. Now listen closely. The command is only the beginning. The consistency is what brings the result. You do not speak once and quit. You do not announce once and give up. You hold the feeling. You hold the expectation. You hold the confidence. You keep your inner atmosphere warm with belief. If you want to direct 10,000 this December, do this daily. Wake up. Set the mood. Repeat the command. Anchor the feeling. Take an action that aligns with your goal. End your day with thankfulness. That is your daily rhythm. That is your daily alignment. That is how you create momentum, because the universe does not respond to occasional energy. It responds to consistent energy. Now, let's discuss something extremely important. You must stop acting like money avoids you. It does not. Money is neutral. Money is obedient. Money goes where it is welcomed, not where it is feared. When you stand firm in your power, money follows your command the way a river follows gravity, not by force, but by natural alignment. There is nothing in your past that can block December. There is nothing in your history that can override your authority. There is no mistake, no struggle, no delay, and no disappointment that is stronger than your ability to create. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not unlucky. You are not forgotten. You are simply stepping into your power now. December is not here to challenge you. December is here to work with you. But it will only work with the version of you who speaks with clarity, moves with intention, and vibrates with expectation. That is why today matters. Today is the reset. Today is the shift. Today you are announcing your instruction before the month arrives. And when December begins, it will be starting on your terms. Now, here is your action step. I want you to take one small step right after reading this. It does not matter what it is. Something that aligns with receiving. Maybe it is writing your intention. Maybe it is saying the 5 words out loud with strong belief. Maybe it is opening a new way for money to come in. Maybe it is acting on an idea you have been putting off. Maybe it is organizing your work area, cleaning your wallet, clearing digital clutter, or making room for new chances. Whatever the step is, just do one. Because one step signals readiness. One step signals alignment. One step tells the universe, I'm not only speaking, it's already done. And before we finish, let me give you this reminder. Your words are like seeds, and this December, your seeds will grow fast. What you speak now will blossom sooner than you think. So keep speaking life, keep speaking abundance, keep speaking with power, keep directing your reality. Say it again. Money comes to me now. You are entering December with clarity. You are entering with power. You are walking into the month with expectation, and you are going to watch chances unfold. Connections line up. Ideas spark and money flows in ways you couldn't have guessed, but absolutely deserve. If this message made you feel something, don't keep it to yourself. Comment your intention, share your command, announce your 10,000 publicly, and subscribe so you stay connected with messages that keep you focused, centered, and powerful. This December will not pass you by. This December will not disappoint you. This December will respond to your command, and the command is simple. Money comes to me now.